A disciple seeks his master. A son protects his father. Parasurama, the warrior Brahmin wielding the divine axe, ascends Mount Kailash to meet Lord Shiva. But before him stands Ganesha, the guardian of the sacred mountain, who will not allow anyone to disturb the Mahadeva. Words turn into tension, tension into battle, and as weapons are drawn, fate itself is put to the test. What will be the outcome of this clash? Who will prevail? Let's uncover the answers in this episode. The Mahabharata, Season 2, Episode 9. The epic battle between Lord Ganesha and Parashurama.
If you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing to support us and stay connected with more engaging videos. Once upon a time, in the era of Dwapara Yuga, the third age of the world cycle of Yugas, Treta Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, and Kali Yuga, in which humanity shows its first significant decline in righteousness. An age where morality and immorality coexist equally, and spirituality is deteriorating. In this age, Krishna, an avatar of Vishnu, took birth to establish a dharma, divine truth or justice. He taught humanity vital lessons to expand their consciousness. He taught about dharma, responsibility, righteousness, devotion, the essence of life, and fulfilling responsibilities without concern to the outcome, emphasizing unselfish conduct. He played a very important role in this era, where the great epic of Mahabharata taken place. Whenever there is a decline in righteousness and an increase in sinfulness, O descendant of Bharata, at that time I manifest myself on earth to protect the righteous, to annihilate the wicked, and to re-establish the principles of Dharma. I appear on this earth, age after age. Weapons cannot shred the soul, nor can fire burn it. Water cannot wet it, nor can the wind dry it. All the best among warriors fight for the sake of duty, treating alike happiness and distress, loss and gains, victory and defeat. Fulfilling your responsibility, in this way you will never incur sin.
In the time of Treta Yuga, when gods and avatars roaming the ancient earth, there lived a mighty warrior sage known as Parashurama, an incarnation of Lord Vishnu. His purpose was clear and unwavering: to eradicate the Kshatriya clan, who had inflicted countless atrocities upon the earth. Parashurama's path was one of destruction, a necessary act to restore balance to the cosmic world. As he journeyed through his mission of retribution, Parashurama found himself in need of greater power. He sought the divine intervention of Lord Shiva, the destroyer of evil. With unwavering devotion, he meditated upon the Lord for days, his mind focused solely on his purpose. Deeply moved by Parashurama's unwavering commitment, Lord Shiva decided to test his devotees' resolve. He appeared before Parashurama in all his divine glory, a sight that would humble even the mightiest of warriors.
Parashurama,
the Lord spoke.
Your devotion overwhelms me. Ask, and your request shall be granted.
With humility and reverence, Parashurama beseeched the great Mahadeva.
O Lord of the cosmos, bless me with a divine weapon, a weapon that can vanquish the evil forces that plague our sacred earth.
Lord Shiva, known for his generosity towards his devoted followers, smiled upon Parashurama. He reached out and placed a magnificent axe in the warrior's hand. This was no ordinary axe. It was a divine weapon, a gift from the Lord himself. It was named Parashu, in honor of the one who would wield it. Grateful beyond words for this divine boon, Parashurama bowed before Lord Shiva and expressed his deepest gratitude. With the divine axe in his possession, he felt invincible. ready to fulfill his mission with renewed vigor. Prior to starting his mission to eradicate the evil Kshatriyas, Parashurama's next step was to embark on a journey to sacred Mount Kailash, the abode of Lord Shiva. He intended to pay his respects and seek the Lord's blessings before continuing his mission to eradicate the Kshatriya clan. With Parashurama in hand, he set forth on this arduous pilgrimage. Meanwhile, one day at Mount Kailash, Shiva says to Ganesha,
My dear son, I want to meditate for some time, and I don't want to be disturbed by anyone. So, please see that no one disturbs me, and I would meet anyone only after my meditation.
Saying this, Lord Shiva starts his deep meditation. However, Parashurama did not know that Lord Shiva had entrusted his loyal son Ganesha with the important duty of guarding the entrance to his divine abode. The great Lord himself was deep in meditation, and he needed a guardian to ensure that no one disturbed his contemplation. Ganesha, with his unwavering devotion and sense of duty, stood at the entrance to Kailash like an immovable sentinel. He was resolute in his duty and had been given clear instructions by his father to permit no one to enter during his meditation. As Parashurama approached the sacred abode of Lord Shiva, his heart filled with reverence and anticipation. He had heard of the sanctity of Kailash and the divine presence of the Lord. His steps were measured and respectful as he reached the entrance, but he is stopped by Ganesha at the entrance. Politeness and humility were virtues deeply ingrained in Parashurama, but his singular purpose sometimes led to a certain impatience. He addressed Ganesha with respect.
O boy, the guardian of Kailash, I am Parashurama, a devoted servant of Lord Shiva. I seek entry to pay my respects to the Lord. Please allow me to meet him.
Ganesha, ever faithful to his duty, replied with utmost politeness.
Hey, venerated Brahmana, I bow to you, but I have been instructed not to allow any visitors up to the time his meditation is finished. Please wait patiently, for his meditation shall soon come to an end.
Parashurama's impatience began to smolder within him. He had a divine weapon bestowed upon him by Lord Shiva himself, and he believed he should be granted immediate access. In his mind, the urgency of his mission outweighed all else. In the heat of the moment, Parashurama's patience wore thin, and he let his anger get the best of him. He had come to Kailash with reverence, but now frustration clouded his judgment. He said,
I cannot afford to wait. My mission is of utmost importance, and I carry a divine axe bestowed upon me by Lord Shiva. I must enter.
Ganesha, unyielding in his duty, replied,
I understand the importance of your mission, but Lord Shiva's meditation is sacred, and I cannot allow anyone to disturb it.
The exchange between Parashurama and Ganesha escalated quickly. Fueled by his impatience and anger, Parashurama could not comprehend the unwavering devotion and duty that Ganesha held for Lord Shiva. Parashurama gets agitated over this and tries to trespass. Ganesha again stops him, and thus Parashurama fumes at Ganesha and said,
I am the disciple of Lord Shiva himself. Step aside, boy.
Ganesha replied,
No one can disrupt Mahadev's meditation.
Hearing this, Parashurama furious and said,
Then I shall have to remove you by force.
Fearless, Ganesha replied,
O sage, you may try and do your best to defeat me.
An intense, fierce battle that shook Mount Kailash took place. With his extraordinary intelligence and strength, Ganesha was able to neutralize the deadly attack of the warrior sage. Both fought with immense physical power, as well as with mighty weapons. The sound of lightning and thunder echoed at the top of Mount Kailash. The atmosphere of war is really scary. Even the brave warriors would tremble at the sight. The clash of divine energies echoed through the hallowed grounds of Mount Kailash. In a crucial, decisive moment, Parashurama raised the divine axe high above his head and swung it towards Ganesha. Seeing this weapon, Ganesha knew that it was given by Lord Shiva himself. To honor it, Ganesha did not defend himself against such mighty weapon, as the axe struck Ganesha in the face. The impact was profound, and it resulted in the loss of one of Ganesha's tusks. The sound of the collision reached the ears of Lord Shiva, who was deep in meditation with goddess Parvati by his side. Sensing the disturbance, they opened their eyes and swiftly appeared at the scene. As Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati arrived, they were met with a scene of turmoil and conflict. Ganesha stood, wounded and bleeding, while Parashurama realized the gravity of his actions. Regret and remorse washed over him as he recognized the consequences of his impulsive anger. Parashurama, his head bowed in shame, approached Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati. He spoke with profound remorse.
Forgive me, O Lord and Mother of the universe, for my hasty and impulsive actions. I did not realize that this guardian of Kailash was your beloved son, Ganesha. I am deeply sorry for the harm I have caused.
Ganesha, despite the pain he endured, displayed remarkable grace and magnanimity. He turned to Parashurama and spoke with kindness.
O noble sage, I understand that the axe that struck me was a gift from my father. It is the reason why I do not defend myself. I consider it an honor to bear this injury for the sake of your mission. I bless you for success in your endeavor to eradicate evil forces on Earth.
Lord Shiva, who had witnessed the entire incident, was both a father and the supreme lord of the universe. His fury at seeing his beloved son injured was immense, but he also recognized Parashurama's remorse and Ganesha's capacity for forgiveness. He spoke, his voice echoing with divine authority.
Parashurama, you have committed a grave mistake, but your remorse and Ganesha's forgiveness have moved me. I grant you my blessings for success in your mission.
Goddess Parvati, who always embodied compassion, added,
May this incident serve as a lesson in humility and the consequences of impulsive actions. Let it be a reminder that even in the face of adversity, forgiveness and grace can prevail.
The tale of how Ganesha lost one of his tusks at the hands of Parashurama serves as a profound testament. It highlights Ganesha's unwavering commitment to his duties as a guardian and his capacity for forgiveness, even in the face of adversity. Ganesha's willingness to bless Parashurama, despite the injury inflicted upon him, demonstrates the values of compassion and magnanimity. Parashurama's impulsive actions and subsequent remorse showcase the human tendency to let anger and impatience cloud judgment. However, his sincere regret and Lord Shiva's blessings remind us that redemption and forgiveness are attainable even after grave mistakes. Ultimately, this tale reflects the intricate interplay of devotion, duty, forgiveness, and divine intervention that are central to Mahabharata teaching. It serves as a timeless reminder that in the realm of gods and mortals, even the most profound conflicts can find resolution through understanding, forgiveness, and grace.
In the next episode, A Tale of Mystery, during the period of Treta Yuga, a mortal king traveled to Indraloka, the abode of Devas, and assisted gods in their long battle with their sworn enemies, the Asuras. The king became a chief commander of God's army and fought tirelessly for centuries to defend the Devas. The king did not realize that the pace of time on Indraloka is much slower than that on Earth. When he returned back to Earth, his entire lineage was gone, and the era was changed from Treta Yuga to Dwapara Yuga. He fought for what felt like mere centuries, but in the realm of mortals, eons had passed. Time in Indraloka flowed like a gentle stream, while on Earth it raged like a storm. When he returned, his name had faded into legend, his people long gone, and the Treta Yuga had given way to the age of Dwapara Yuga. Has he truly returned, or has he merely stepped into the ruins of a forgotten past? Unravel the mystery in the next episode. Let us continue to embark on a journey through time to explore the origins of this timeless epic. The story of mankind, the story of Dharma.